Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Talent Traders. Myself Bala here and welcome you all to my channel. The last 10 days we are not posting any video. So reason you know well, we are starting a individual distribution company, Logi FinTech, that was launched last week, and now successfully we are launched, and thanks for those who are supporting on the launch day. And now we are a SEBI AMFI registered mutual fund distributor, and that means a corporate distributor. So if you have any queries regarding mutual fund to creating a SIP, SWP, or any other financial planning like through mutual funds, you can also contact me. And also we are doing portfolio management services distribution also. If any requirement, you just ping me on the WhatsApp number which shown on this video. And now this particular video, we are going to discuss about our monthly option strategy. And now we are nearing to that end of December, so almost over. So the next week is an expiry week. So 26th is an expiry, monthly option expiry. Meanwhile, 25th is an holiday. Only 3 days is left for the expiry. So as per our positional concept, so we are almost closed our monthly positional. So based on our advanced option strategy concept, initially we have almost 22 stocks which triggers our call side. Now we have some of the stocks which trigger our entry in put side by maybe the last 2 or 3 days market movement in a downside, and even yesterday is in a huge drop. So maybe some stocks which triggers, but as per our concept, so we are not going to hold it. So let me check when it is triggers most of the stocks in a put side. So LTTS 5300. So when it has happened, let me try to check. LTTS 5300 put option. So maybe it is triggers nearby. Okay. So recent maybe yesterday or this week only, even though it is a monthly positional, 288 is our an entry point. So 288 that may be triggered by the yesterday's only. I think 11:30. Maybe this particular point 288, this particular candle around 9:55. This is a 5-minute chart. So most of the stocks which triggers our breakout point based on the concept of advanced option strategy, that was happening by the last week only because of the huge drop in Nifty last 3 4 days, and that's the reason. But we have from the beginning of the month we have a lot of opportunity which is happening in the call side only. Now most of the premiums are down, and now it is showing you. So let's we check some of the stocks like Dr. Reddy. Maybe it went higher and then comes down. So those who are watching our monthly positional sheet and concepts, that will be clearly telling you. So beginning of the month we will be trying to take an opportunity by using our sheet or by using our concept, and mostly nearby expiry week, so we have to face a huge time decay. So we are not focusing monthly expiries on last week of expiry because of physical delivery and liquidity issue. That would be a big drawback for the last week trading. Maybe some brokers are allowing to take a trade, but a majority of the brokers are not allowing to take a trade on expiry weeks. That's the main concept. So you know well, the logic which you are used is different, and we are finding some good opportunities. What we are planning with our advanced option strategy is nothing about how to pick 3 to 5 stocks for a month, not to take a 10 20 stocks for the month. Okay, so this is what a concept. And weekly, so if you are looking at weekly, so how many stocks which is triggers, because nearby expiry is a low premium and also huge movement, so more than 50%, 96 stocks. This may maximum happened by the last trading day only. Maybe Tata Steel 150, that went to 5.8 to 9.4. Why? Let me check. Tata Steel 150 when the trigger has happened because of due to the huge drop. So this was moving. So maybe this particular gap up. So it went up to here. I think it is triggered in the last week only. 5.8 is our breakout point. So maybe 5.8 that may be triggered on this point of 18th December. Within 2 days, it went almost 100%. Sorry, 60% from that breakout point. So mostly the last week having due to the drop in the market, majority of the options went higher. But if you are following our weekly strategy also, we will be getting a lot of opportunity because last week, so we are planning our strategies, and we are doing our things which works better and intraday, so that is also generating such a huge move. But yesterday we are not making any videos regarding that. So how we are picking out an intraday dashboard? So we have a dashboard that tells us, those who are using our Google sheet, we are using a charting dashboard also to combine with the intraday. Intraday is purely an R4 breakout that you know very well. So by using that R4 breakout, which we are simply funding out those options which breaks the R4 level on the intraday basis, that would be happen on the first candle. That means this first candle it should not break, and the second candle onwards, if that level is broken, so we should consider that should be a valid breakout. So that helps us to finding out such an opportunity. Let me check that. Okay, so that helping you to find out the dashboard. Here you can look at this dashboard. So it will tell you time-wise breakout, the R4 breakout. For an example, so this much of stocks which gives you the breakout on the second candle. So from this place only, I'm just finding out an opportunity. So for example, Tata Elxsi and MCX. But yesterday market started with positive, right, in the beginning. Petronet would be then the top. So maybe the chances Petronet can be triggered 335. So if you are watching that Petronet 335 call option only we should watch, because in the beginning it wasn't good move. So let me check if this given you the breakout fresh or not. So after 9:30, before 9:30, 9:25 to 9:30 candle, it is giving you the breakout. So we don't consider this as a valid breakout. So we need to find out Titan 3350. Titan also be there in the breakout list. 3350, that should be the strike price. Let me check. 3350 call option Titan. Yeah, this is a valid breakout that is happening somewhere here on 9:30 to 9:35 candle. This should be the fresh breakout which you are finding out from that particular stocks. Maybe the pivot on the R3 both are same level around 7 points, and it went to more than 30 points in the quick move in the beginning of the candle. After that it moves down, that's a different concept, but based on the logic which you are using for an intraday, that should break out. And the Dabur is the third one, and Maruti also be there in the list, because these are all the things which is happening in the 9:30 to 9:45 candle that breaks the R4 level on the equity chart. So likewise we are finding, but even if you are looking for a downside, Tata Elxsi, MCX, TakeM are those stocks. Let me check that particular strike prices also. Exide is there, na? Let me check MCX. Is there anywhere MCX? Let me check MCX. Yeah, MCX 6700. Let me check whether it is giving you a good opportunity. Put option. That is fourth candle. That is a valid breakout. Fourth candle and pivot was somewhere around 150. So near about 35 point is the rest. So almost 44. And then it went almost 163 points from our breakout point. So, but due to that overall market condition, we have a lot of opportunity input. So how I am filtering out from this with the help of our dashboard that will helping. So after that, third 15 minutes, fourth 15 minutes, fifth 15 minutes, like so time wise we have an opportunity. So this is what 9:30 to 9:45, and 9:45 to 10. I think 10 to 10:15, 10:15 to 10:30. So for example, around 10:30 candle CG power which breaks the R4 level. Whenever you came to the market, at what time there is a fresh breakout. See the G power. Let me check if you are looking at R4. That means S4 breakout, S4 breakdown. So here almost this is the candle 10:15 to 10:30 that breaks the S4. Okay, so S4, if it does break the S4 means on the CG power, put side may break the call, put side may break the R4 770, CG power 770 put option. Previously it never breaks down, and this is the candle around 10:15 to 10:30 which breaks the R4 level. If I'm keeping pivot as a stop loss, which is very narrow, 21 to 18.25, that was not broken, but it was giving you a valid opportunity, and this is what a breakout point. So around 10:15 to 10:30, so we got an opportunity. So likewise we will be filtering out an intraday opportunity with our Google Sheet along with the dashboard. Mostly the dashboard is provided. Those are my sheet users. So now I'm going to update the sheet for the next week. Mostly you should watch the sheet. Don't try for a trade. Only 3 days left for expiry, and physical margin high, physical delivery margin, and also low liquidity seen. Better we should avoid the week, and we will be starting from the next month contract from end of this expiry. So, but as per the sheet, we are going to update the data. So that will be helping you to find out some uh, good opportunity by using our Google Sheet to either intraday and weekly and monthly. So weekly and monthly is a sheet which works based on the purely concept. Okay, the advanced option strategy concept. But if you don't know about the concept also, no problem. You can use the top listed stocks along with your own strategy. So now I'm going to update the sheet for the next week. Then weekly and intraday is going to update, and monthly sheet is going to update monthly once only. Let me check. Started updating that one. Let me try to update the sheet just a moment. We update the sheet and strike price and it's selected based on the concept. This is an intraday. Intraday sheet isn't updated right now, so overall all the stocks is updated. Some of the stocks is showing you exactly entry point. This is a illiquid stocks. That particular strike price may not be liquid. So monthly is not changed and weekly positional is changed and no other stocks in nearby. But some of the stocks may be many triggers also possible to happen because of low premium. So even ATM premium is very low. There is a chances of trigger that should be highly possible. You can track, but the most thing to advise is last week expiry. So simply avoid. Okay, inside a Cambrilla, so this is also we are working on it. So that is working good and Federal Bank 200 call option. So Federal Bank 200, how it is forming an inside level comparing to the previous day's level. So previous day R3 and R4 and there is a breakdown and it is still moving lower. Maybe a put side end copper 280. This is also second candle breakout if you follow that would be the low liquidity and JS Energy 690, JSW Energy 690 call option. That is also breaks the S4 level and it goes down. So why we are looking out those stocks? It forming an inside level, the breakout would be even more powerful. That is the concept which I used. How it is more powerful? Like this here, inside level, and after breaks that, it was giving you such a good move, but it is not an exact one. So what we are filtering out inside today's R4 and S4 level, it is come inside between the R3 and S3 of previous day. So such a kind of options which you are selecting. So another sheet is updated and this will be updated by before market open. So we are not updating it. We'll update you later and this is for 23rd one for the stocks which you are selecting for 23rd will be updated soon, but weekly monthly intraday sheet is perfectly updated right now. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel. And also we started um, the mutual fund distributions as a SEBI registered, AMFI registered with Logi FinTech. That is what our corporate ARN holder. So this is what our website. So you can also track the funds wise and also how the funds are performing. So this is what are tools which you can use from my website. The consistent mutual funds for over the period of time. So where you can check in the category wise, so you can also check there is a category for large cap stock, large cap funds. So what are the funds are performing, how much the AUM, and what is the current NAV and alpha and beta of that fund. So that is also you can check and rolling return like year wise return, 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10 year return where you can check. And also if you want to calculate what is your investment where it is grown with a lump sum return, so where you can see for example, if I'm investing a flexi cap funds 3 years back, that 5 lakhs rupees which I invested, if you submit that, it will be showing you which funds are generating almost JM, that is more than double, and STFC flexi cap will almost 9.9, so 25% C XIR return which is generated. Likewise, and if you can check your returns also here in SIP basis. So 5,000 SIP if I'm doing for the last 3 years, how much would be the investment and what is the current value, how the funds are performing, everything you can also track here. This is the data, real data which you are taken out from reliable source, and some calculators also be there, SIP calculator, lump sum. You can also calculate what would be the results which you can get it. So this may be a useful site and I will provide you the link in description, or you can use logifintech.com. That's it's very simple. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. And if you're new, kindly subscribe the channel. Thank you.